Hello and welcome everybody to the Join Dota League season number 3. We are of course HeflaTV and we will bring to you a 2-game series between Plantronics, NV and then Team Assail. So Australia versus Singapore more or less. And well, of course, I'm Coucher and I am joined by Booney today.
Good day, guys and girls. So we're loading to Join Dota League Division 2. Asia, I think, yeah, it's Asia. And the first thing we see is a Panic ban and a Lycan ban for Dire, for Radiant, I mean. And the Shadow Shaman ban isn't anything too special right now. It's just common to ban him because every time you play wards and take a fight, you can get a tower for free if it takes long enough.
Yeah.
What do you think is the next ban? Oh, Doombringer.
Man, they banned it too fast, But now, of course, Razor is the pick, so I wouldn't simply face the voice Skyr of Mage most likely.
Or Tidehunter.
I would love Tidehunter more. Oh, we Witch Doctor instead, so mixing it up a bit.
Now comes this kind of Shadow Demon.
Man, we suck at predictions.
Yeah, I'm used to Europeans, they always get like, oh my god, there's Scarif Mage! Pick now! Pick him now! And they can't really stop picking him. Which is boring. So I think it will at least get banned now.
Yeah, it most likely will. I mean, Witch Doctor with his Skyrim Mage together could be pretty strong as well, but just imagine Faceless Void putting down a Chrono, then Witch Doctor of course has the Death Ward, but even if he would get a Maledict under somebody and Mystic Flare on top, even if he somehow survived the duration of the Chronosphere, there was no way he wouldn't die after that almost.
Well, I understand Parisian ban now, it's a huge synergy with Faceless Void.
Yeah, it makes sense overall as well. Just Ice Blast into Chrono, you will never want to face that. Just way too much damage to be honest, and the easiest setup for Ice Blast as well.
The thing is that the Razor will most likely be able to counter the Void in the Chrono if he gets a static flank card. And the Shadow Demon will disengage every target that is caught in the Chrono if it's not caught himself.
And at the moment I do believe that Plantronics maybe should be looking at just banning out a Tidehunter for themselves. Or because Assail, they do need an offlaner at the moment of course. So Tidehunter or Centaur Warrunner, I guess, either one.
I think the Centaur isn't too well, the Centaur is strong now with the Shadow Demon. But I think they should rather sail with the Titan here because it's a devastating ultimate that can screw your clashes over pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, once the Tidehunter really gets his Blink Dagger, even if the Faceless Void goes for a Chrono, if the Tidehunter's positioning is okay, he can still just blink in and pop his Ravage and nothing else can just go into the Chrono.
And the other thing is that the Witch Doctor has a channeling ultimate which always gets cancelled by the Ravage.
Well, they ban out the Silencer instead. I was thinking like maybe Silencer as well because it's used pretty often against Faceless Void, especially if you're going for that ultimate Wombo combo. And you just wait for the Chronosphere to come out, then press your Global Silence just to make sure that nobody else can actually put any damage into the Chronosphere. And I do think that we'll see maybe something like an Invoker coming out now as well by Plantronics.
It's definitely an option because it always has the face rush potential, and now we get the Scarab Mage. And the Tide ban.
Well, at least Assail, they have the Shadow Demon at least to just try to defend somebody in the Chronosphere against Mystic Flare.
Yeah, but the Shadow Demon can be a perfect setup for the Mystic Flare. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and if there should be an Invoker, it can be a perfect setup for the Sunstrike as well. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in some sense, but then again, if you wouldn't defend him with a Disruption in the first place, then he might just go down immediately, so at least you're buying some time and that small hope for him to survive.
It's not about saving your hero, it's about creating time and space for your reaction, actually. So you can delay the burst, and the Mirana pick is a huge synergy with the Shadow Demon. I think we're going to see an aggressive trial in here.
Yeah, it could very well be possible. They could run it with a Razor even, or just pick up another hero still to come. Razor of course can handle just solo lanes just as well, whether it be mid or maybe even safe lane solo.
I think the Razor Triline could be quite strong because of the disruption into Arrow into Static Link. It could be devastating to the Void, to the Witch Doctor, etc. Yeah, because the Void can't time walk out if he's 5 seconds stunned by an arrow.
And Plantronics, wow. I can't say I saw that coming, but Decrepify into Mystic Flare is also just so much extra damage. Especially if there should be even an Ancient Seal on top of the Decrep. In theory, that's a lot of magic damage, but that means that pretty much all 4 of their heroes are rather squishy.
Isn't the Death 4 nullified by the Decrepify because it can't attack?
Well, I guess it kind of is, but you can use it defensively as well if you really need to.
Decrepify the Witch Doctor so the arrow does more damage.
I mean, Decrep, you can only target one hero at a time, so therefore it can still just go on to others, I guess.
Yeah, but I think Splash actually works.
Yeah, I just think that an Invoker, if it's going to be a mid-lane Pugna, then an Invoker would have been just an overall better hero. You could still get some push with the Forge Spirits.
It's rather a safe lane Pugna, I think, because Mage plus Pugna makes a very, very good tri-lane, and the Pugna can free farm and push tower at minute 4.
Yeah, they could even go for an aggressive tri-lane themselves, to be honest, if they wanted to.
I think they're actually losing to the Shadow Demon Mirana lane right now, because they don't really have an answer. I think the Ancient Seal may get Mirana out of position. The Treant Protector is actually great against Mystic Flare.
Man, but will he be able to just do enough? And of course, seeing a Pugna means that Plantronics Envy, they want to go for some kind of push at the very least. But Living Armor, if Assail can just divert the push or just hold it off, there is a potential to just heal those towers back up to full.
The thing is, Plantronics is aiming for a Death Ball strat here, and the Treant Armor isn't useful against the Death Ball at all.
Oh man. I mean, can you really go for a Death Ball when you only have like maximum of 2 heavy pushers? I guess Witch Doctor helps out as well with the Voodoo Restoration, but...
Witch Doctor is the mother of Death Ball.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have Witch Doctor and Pugna, like, will it be enough to actually properly Death Ball there?
They could maybe go for something push heavy as last pick. I think Invoker can split push pretty damn hard. But also Death Ball really hard. Imagine 4 birds chipping away at your tower while Decrepify, Natural Blast flies in every 5 seconds. You really can't do anything against it.
Yeah, the Assail, apart from just landing an arrow as well, when Plantronics are under the tower.
Oh, they ban Invoker now.
Well, okay then. But Assail at the moment, they kind of lack the initiation hero for themselves. They can still pick up an offlaner, like Clockwork maybe, although it would be bad setup for himself, just getting Mystic Flared on top of his head probably.
Centaur is still in.
Yeah. So do you think Centaur would be the best or most optimal choice here?
Very good choice, because the Centaur can get a lot of initiation power in. He's a good setup for Mystic Flare, he's a good setup for Chronospheres. I think he would work quite well. Something more interesting? Let's see what could be an option.
What? What?
What?
What?
It's an offline Faceless Void. It's a tri-lane Pugna and a mid-outline Devourer.
Well, if Assail want to go aggressive tri-lane now, they could just so easily leave the Razor to go up against Faceless Void, because even in a 1v1 matchup, Razor just completely crashes that.
Yep, but I think they actually like putting the Razor against the Outfield Devourer.
Well, that would make sense at least, because who else could Assail pick up who could do as well as Razor against OD?
Basically, any melee strength hero who does well against Outfield Devourer.
You can do okay, I guess, like something like Kanka works, and Shadow Demon could be perfect setup for the Kanka Torrents as well overall.
Alchemist also works. And you know what would be an awesome pickup for Assail, but it's very unlikely to happen? Huskar.
What?
Huskar.
Oh man.
He would just say fuck you to all these spells.
That would be some pretty sick, and it would give them some form of initiation as well, which they heavily lack so far. Just go in with the life break, jump on somebody's face completely.
Another pickup could be Dragon Knight.
Yeah, why not?
He actually sustains through the Faceless Voice damage, and they're going for Nature's Prophet.
I'm a little bit worried about just Assail's ability to either initiate or even counter-initiate for that matter. What can they actually do when the Faceless Void comes at you, just pops his Chronosphere, and Shadow Demon, yes, you can disrupt one target, but Faceless Void, he's gonna want to target more than one guy anyway in the Chrono, so...
Mm. Do you know what roles Assail likes to play? Is this a carry bottom?
I actually don't recall it at all. And Hana, I think he's a proper stand-in as well. Ponlo, he's under a stand-in tag, but he's been, or at least should be, the official member of Assail by now. And Hana, I don't know if he is still playing for First Departure.
He's called Assail, point Vixus, point Ponlo. Sponsored by Ponlo. So let's introduce the teams. Which one do you like to have?
Well, I guess I'll just go over Assail then. So, for them, Hana will be playing the Nature's Prophet, leaving Ponlo to play the Shadow Demon Vexus, up on the Razor, and the last two will be Death on Dream Protector and Fatal on the Mirana.
Okay, I will start with Plantronics, Mladja, how do you pronounce it? On the Faceless Void, we got Link 2 sides, Secure on the Obsidian Destroyer, KOTG on the Pugna, ESPX on the Scarif Mage, and Fire Toad playing the Witch Doctor.
And Fire Toad, I love that name.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, somebody's keyboard broke. I don't know, just random banter going on. The Treant scouts out Fire Toad as well as ESPX at the moment, but 3 heroes are coming, and Assail, well, just an obvious aggressive trident, but they're baiting out the Treant, or they were trying to at the very least.
What the hell are Assail doing here? They're clumping up top lane.
He spilled his big boy juice, man. He spilled his big boy juice.
Yeah, somebody's... What the fast not working? What is what too fast?
I have no idea at all. Like, literally, I have never heard.
What the hell is this all chat banter?
Well, teams must be getting along well.
KOTG said he spilled his big boy juice.
Yeah, man, that's the best sentence that I've seen.
God damn it.
They just saw the YouPorn shirt and
Yeah,
bang.
well, I think this is some nice Caparino. Plantronics getting picked up by YouPorn? Find out in the next episode of HeflaTV.
Damn straight, man. That's exactly how it works. HeflaTV always full of gossip.
Especially HeflaTV 1.
Especially, most of all. Well, I would say that maybe HeflaTV 5 or 6 with the Chinese casters, but I don't understand what they're saying, so...
Last time I cast a German with Hefla, some guy asked us to use the German words for the game. So we started translating every single hero name and spell name and ended up laughing our asses off. Like, we couldn't cast Sirius anymore. It was hilarious because some of the spells just don't make sense when you translate them into German. And the chat was going crazy and they were like, oh my god, what have I done? What have I done?
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, actually, have you seen the Faceless Void set? It's damn straight awesome.
Faceless Void still looks the same to me almost always. The weirdest set is though when he just has half a head and it's like a bowl or something. So like later it's a bowl and there's a little green light in it. It's like, what? Who made that set? But the rune's about to spawn. Fire Toad gets spotted out as well, but... Oh man, nice illusion room for Faceless Void. Will help him out a little bit against Nature's Prophet. And overall, I mean, Faceless Void, if he gets himself a poor man's shield, should do well enough against Nature's Prophet, I think.
I think so too.
Oh man. Well, we'll see. Especially with the illusion rune, of course, early on. To help out, but another disconnect. Looks like OD is just having some issues.
Do you want to recall me? Because I think we're having a bit of spikes here.
Can do.
I think it's better now, or it should be better.
At least the call information says it's not yellow. Oh, never mind. It went back to yellow, but fingers crossed.
Okay.
Man, look at that emote, man. Undying crying. Undying should be a zombie man. he shouldn't cry.
Well, one of the old Undying versions, he was a jungler who could summon zombies that worked like Enigma Eidolons. It was very, very old, and he was like one of the most annoying split pushing heroes because the zombies, they had no timer when they died, they just kept reproducing if you kept them alive.
But
that was back then when people couldn't use Shadow Fiend because they didn't have hotkeys.
Oh lol. But speaking of junglers, actually, do you think that Dota should need like more viable junglers, or would it be too much then like pretty much every single game you would have a jungler? Or
it's a little scheme that every game needs a jungler, and the jungle is a very efficient way to get farm done actually.
I wish there were at least like 2 to 3 more like solid and valid junglers around.
Actually, if you're stacking right, you can jungle with every hero if you stack pull properly.
I wouldn't say with every hero, man.
It's even possible with heroes like Zeus.
In Treant Protector, he just dies when he tries to kill them.
No, Treant Protector is actually valid as jungle hero.
I mean, but it's so damn slow, so it's not really valid, man.
Actually,
he definitely can't stack because stacks will rape him, so we'll have to take them one at a time. Living armor, yes, can help him out just with the health regen. But he even starts with bad base armor, so.
We sometimes use the Treant Protector as support, and he basically starts with a Stout Shield, a Quelling Blade, and doesn't buy any support items. But by the time you actually clear the first spots, he will be level 3, and he will end up buying wards and stuff, etc. without actually taking too much damage. He can clear the camps quite decently, and still get up a decent farm for minute 8, so it's a good port jungle, but he's not getting that much farm out of it that he can actually profit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest issue. I mean, a lot of heroes can clear the jungle to some extent, but it's just not gonna be fast enough to make it worthwhile. Just better get a hero that can just roam around and get kills on the map or something.
And the Treant Protector always fills in the passive role to keep off getting heroes killed in the jungle. You don't really need mana at all. You don't need too much of the armor if you get Tango stack. So you can basically keep other lanes alive while you're farming jungle and still getting some efficiency out of your lane if you can't do anything.
Oh man, so we got a small update at least that he spilled his juice in the keyboard. Well, they said something along those lines before as well. Didn't know whether they were trolling or not, but yeah, it's bad when your keyboard just goes berserk. I mean, when I'm getting a new keyboard for myself, like a proper keyboard, not a completely random one, I'm gonna change my habits of just eating at the computer. I'll never eat at the computer, just being afraid that the new keyboard, when I ever get it, is gonna get wrecked, so safety first.
Can we borrow the ESO keyboard?
Holy
oh
crap.
god.
Holy crap.
Nah, not real, right? God damn it.
At least we didn't have any action before or something, so admin actually didn't say anything yet, but people are leaving the game, so we're gonna jump into a new lobby as well by the looks of it.
Yep.
Leave game. Leave game. I hope the admin isn't AFK, to be honest, because, wow, he's here. Whew.
It would be problematic.
Indeed. But man, we actually, when I played in a team, we tried out. I was supporting, and I played a Tidehunter, so we went Tidehunter Morphling Jungle.
Oh. That sounds
Anchor
nasty.
smash up and Morphling get the farm.
That sounds so nasty. The worst thing we did was Chen jungling together with Morphling. Chen kept the creeps. One creep was tanking for the Morphling while the Chen kept stacking the other camps. And it worked out pretty well. The Morphling had a man at 6 spiders and could basically just farm the stacks once he hit level 7 with Waveform. So it worked out, and well, it kind of rendered the other lanes useless. We had a mid lane, we had an off laner who couldn't really do much, and we had I think a Weaver on the safe lane that got killed twice while trying to defend the lane.
I mean, that's the biggest issue, of course, that when you run like a double jungle, you have to have extremely strong solo laners.
Mm.
And well, sometimes just doesn't work out. Especially if you're up against an aggressive tri laner or something, it's like, oh crap. We're gonna get wrecked on the safe lane, we're gonna get wrecked in the jungle.
Mm. That's a huge thing. I recently played a lot of Jungle Enigma again in scrims, and I came to the conclusion that rushing Mechanism or BKB isn't really the best choice. I still love rushing Dagger to this day.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I just
I don't
think
know why.
the BKB, it does, of course, give you the better chance to go for a fully channeled black hole. Just having the Blink Dagger gives you so much mobility, and just already using the Malphite for just ganks all the time, whereas black hole just has a huge cooldown.
The thing is, once I hit level 6, I got Dagger and smoked bottom lane, and we won a 5-man clash because the enemy didn't know I had a Dagger and black hole. It was a full team wipe.
Well, that's just power of a Blink Dagger, especially if it's a surprise one and the enemy has no idea about it.
Yep. And afterwards I just farmed again until the black hole was off cooldown, and we forced the next tower with black hole. I had Dagger minute 7 and Mechanism minute 12. It wasn't too much of a difference, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, just going for Mech or Blink first, I guess it's a little bit of team preference and what you actually want to do, how fast you want to start the pushes and whatnot. If you're going for like a death ball and everybody's ready to push at 7 minutes, then I guess Mech is better, but...
What the hell is Ponlo doing? He's always bringing random people into the...
Oh man. Ponlo, please.
Stop it. Okay, both teams are ready. Game will start any second now.
Standard Southeast Asia, man. If everything is fine, something will still go wrong.
Definitely.
It's like, literally, how often does it happen that your keyboard gets wrecked and it keeps on pressing the S button?
I think it's a nice stop button.
Yeah, well, that's brilliant, man.
It always cancels your auto attacks. I once had a keyboard that always pressed 2 keys. Like, if you stroke the Y key, it also stroked the Z key. Unintentionally, because it was sort of old and broke already. And I was writing an essay for school with it, and I was like, shit. This can't work.
You gotta get a typewriter, man.
Horrible.
Typewriters are awesome, by the way. Just clicking it feels so good.
Same lanes and items? It's Captain's mode. No, it isn't. Okay, it just looks like that. I hate the caster screens.
The way you can actually tell the difference is you see a timer at the top side when it's all pick, or top middle.
Yeah, I see it now. And one of Assail is AFK?
They're like, oh crap, what hero did we have? Shadow Demon.
Yeah. Ponlo's hero.
Double Ponlo, man. Double or nothing.
Waffles is the stand-in for Plantronics now.
Waffles! Charlie Waffles.
Who lost the children? Charlie Waffles!
I wonder how many people just watching the stream can understand that reference.
2.5 men.
And why are the 3 heroes just so shiny? The Skyref, Pagana, and Faceless Void, at least on my screen, they're just having the shiny outlining for themselves, whereas
Really?
nobody else has it.
Nothing special for me.
Literally, only those 3 heroes are just shining and...
Maybe they are special to you.
Oh yeah. A very special day for a very special little boy.
Wait, no, Waffles is playing the support Skyref.
I mean, that's actually quite an issue as well when you have to bring in a stand-in. Especially at such short notice, it might not be playing the same role as the guy you lose.
Yeah, ESPX is now playing the core OD.
But I guess we can... I don't know if we should even go over the lineups again. I guess we can, nothing else to do anyway. And we had such a long wait, maybe some new people tuned in. So for Assail, Death, he's leading the charge at the moment as a 3 Protector, leaving Ponlo on the Shadow Demon to support him. And of course, Fatal on the carry Mirana in an aggressive tri-lane. Vexus, sponsored by Ponlo, is playing the Razor. And the last one will be Hana on the safe lane Nature's Prophet.
Okay, I will start with... okay, let's go with the Void. It's Mladja. Yeah, on the Faceless Void, I just go with the name. Fire Toad playing the Faceless Void. Waffles now playing the Scarab Mage. KOTG playing the Pugna. And ESPX switched over to play the Obsidian Destroyer after one guy spilled his boy juice.
On the keyboard. That's... well, to be honest, it makes sense if you think about it. Like, where else would it go if you're just... You know.
Can we stop talking about it on live stream, please?
You didn't mention anything, okay?
Now look at the double damage. Tree and Protector hit for 190 damage.
Ponlo, no boots, not fast enough. Give boots to Ponlo, man. Be a man.
Ponlo, please. Why does Tree start with the boots if Ponlo needs the movement speed to initiate?
Well, Tree and Protector wants to just keep up with his right clicks. And
well,
to be honest, this remake hurt.
Oh god, the Witch Doctor is in trouble, I think.
Holy crap, lead cheat, come on, go for it, no, juked! The vision! But Ponlo is gonna get in range anyway, I think, and now the lead cheat comes out. No disruption yet, they're gonna buy time for it, and Arrow. Actually, the creeps, no, they find the angle, they get it as well. Easy first blood for them, although Ponlo is gonna fall down in return. But first blood for Assail, and now leap in. Oh man, they're gonna get KOTG. Easy 2 kills. Easy.
What a trade.
Man, do you think it would have happened if there would not have been a remake?
I don't know. You couldn't really tell because nothing happened yet. No creeps were taken, no lanes were spotted. It was only spotted that the 2 support heroes of Plantronics were top lane. They didn't see the Pugna yet. Look at bottom lane. Mladja is going to work at Hana. He's just running after him, auto-attacking him, not bothering.
Absolute man mode. Like, it doesn't even have time walk or anything if the support
top lane. Def is in trouble. It's in problem. Oh my god.
And he's a tanky bastard. Actually turning it around. He goes for the leech, getting some heal done, but now Barbaros Gas comes out as well. Fatal. He's the one on the run. The Nether Blast is actually doing a pretty considerable amount of damage, although they were only level 1 at the time. But a 2 for 2, just action-packed all around.
Ponlo was a bit out of position there, that ended in the death, or that resulted in the death.
Oh man, Ponlo getting himself a haste rune. Can set up potentially an easy kill, although Fatal. He is pretty low on HP, so can help out with an arrow, but definitely doesn't want to leap in aggressively.
I think Ponlo can just run the Obsidian Destroyer down here and auto-attack him, but he's trying to chase after the courier.
Oh man. Wrong decision. Could have just dove, like you said. ESPX would have been an easy target. And so far, OD, I mean, I guess as time goes on, as there are more points into Unstable Current, as well as the Static Link, Ponlo will just start having a better and better time.
Arrow, Fire Toad is dead.
And poor Fire Toad. This tri-lane is so hard to go up against. You can't literally do anything at all about just Disruption Arrow if it's just timed correctly.
And look at the sentry ward the Assail plays there, it isn't blocking. They managed to stack up the camp here.
What? Did they place it later or?
No, look at it, it's timing out already almost.
Oh, it's not. I mean, it's been there for a minute and a half.
They stacked it once and then Ponlo placed the sentry. I'm sorry, it was my mistake.
Oh man. You're misleading us.
I'm underestimating the duration of sentry wards.
Indeed. I mean, 4 minutes is a long time. When I went to the army, both the sentries were 3 minutes, I think, and observer wards were 6 or 5. It's like, when I came back, what? They increased the duration of wards? Thank baby Jesus, I'm a support player. But time walk in, bottom lane Hana in huge trouble. Will we see time lock? Come on! RNGesus not happening at all. 3 and
creep block. Some creep block by Hana here.
And Fire Toad didn't even throw out his stun at all either, so I have no idea why he was hesitating with that. But now he's gonna go for it a little bit too late though.
Time walk in 1. Yeah, time walk is ready now. I think they disbanded the top lane, sort of. They don't even try to contest the lane anymore.
Well, I guess the two of them will do just as well as the three. And with now Firetoad being bottom lane, they can at least assure some farm on the Faceless Void. Paralyzing Cask, Time Lock as well, come on, get the Time Lock, RNG, where are you? He's brought up himself under the tower, going for the TP out. The Tango is there, but a little bit too late, and they didn't even right-click. Firetoad was just running there. Oh man, if the Faceless Void had stayed together with Firetoad, they ate the Tango, just both gone for one right-click. Easy kill.
Look at the top lane, they're forced to play so defensively. Ponlo is just lurking behind that tower. But what the fuck is he doing now?
You don't want to dive like that, man. Not against level 3 Nether Blast. Death, he's coming in as well from the backline. He already has arcane boots on the tree and...
that's some big stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna dive this. The creep wave is gonna reach Ponlo. Who are they gonna disrupt? He's gonna go for the Skyrift Mage. The slow is there from the concussion shot, but the arrow, it's actually tanked up by the Pugna. Nether Ward is down in the end. Don't think it will make much of a difference. Nether Blast actually, oh, they get the counter kill. And Waffles, no, he's gonna go down. Shadow Poison, come on, make it explode. One more right click and he's down.
Yep, the Furion is TPing top now. They want to push the tower.
Well, he has level 3 Nature's Call, so 4-3 is created. And just getting such a huge advantage this early on already, and look at where Vexus is. Between towers, like a man.
That's what I meant, the Razor can beat the OD pretty damn hard in mid lane.
There's a concussion shot though coming out of the Razor, but ESPX is so low on mana already.
There's a bit of a problem with Plantronics lineup now. They have been shut down too much in the early game now. The Firetoad is 0-2. Mid lane is getting out farmed, and the top lane, the bottom lane wasn't doing so well either. But I think that the Void is going for an early Aghanim's build. He will try to do a lot of stuff with the team early on, because Mystic Flare, Obsidian Destroyer Ultimate, you also got Net Fast and Life Trade working under the Chronosphere, so once the game hits 15 minutes, I think we're going to see the strength of Plantronics lineup. They just need to keep...
Oh, but ESPX in huge trouble. Death comes in as well, leeches it up. And well, Astral Imprisonment or not, just Death. But
people are still underestimating.
Oh, Nether Blast onto Fatal. He gets the leap out, but Ponlo, he's silenced up as well. KOTG. He pops down in the Nether Ward, but Ponlo doesn't really want to turn it around. Nope, he's standing there like a man, leaving armor, healing him up, keeping him alive for the time being. Arrow follow up, Wrath of Nature. And I mean, I was positive that the Shadow Demon is gonna lose his life. Actually, still might. Come on, tango your way through. No, paralyzing cast the Chronosphere as well. Fatal. Nowhere to run. Living armor on cooldown already, and he's gonna go down. Or is he? Yes, he is. And even Hana came in there a little bit too late though, but he's going for an Orchid by the looks of it. Has double robe of the Magi.
Hana actually got on his Scarab Mage there. He's brought at him. Mid lane tower is falling now. Obsidian Destroyer is making a huge mistake here, which could have been used by the Treant Protector if he tried to rush in for it.
Yeah, and actually Treant Protector is so damn close to his level 6 as well, just to get that overgrowth, but now KOTG is coming in. Little good does it do them, I mean, yes, Nether Blast does a pretty huge chunk of damage, but just not nearly enough. And do we have a mech coming out on anybody on Assail? Vexus, he has 1.7k if he's the one to go for it.
I think he might actually, or he might just get drums. Depends on how they want the game to turn out. If they want to sustain a bit more and get the Razor to do more damage and have a bit of farming speed, they're going for drums. If they want to flash early on, they will go for Mechanism.
And all, we're gonna see the third tower fall 8 minutes into the game, and Assail, they just took so much from having the momentum top lane, just having the better tri lane, and just getting towers after that. And now look at Vexus, he's there with an Invis Rune, he wants to set up some kills, but is he a little bit over eager here? Is he overextending?
It might as well just be, but I don't think he's gonna get punished too hard for it. If
somebody TPs in, it's gonna be an epic backstab.
Look at Ponlo, he's getting time locked to death.
Oh, the plasma field, he's gonna steal some damage as well from Waffles. Nether Ward goes down, but there's no spells to use on Vexus anymore. Oh man, the Wrath of Nature bounces out, fired out, he's down. Waffles, one more right click as KOTG. Nope, too much damage stolen on Vexus. And now Waffles, he's probably gonna get chased down as well. Ponlo is way faster with his face boots and level 4 unstable current.
Waffles could just have peed out here now, but now he's dying.
Too late. Yeah. Fine. Oh, he went for Hand of Midas. What?
What?
Vexus went for Hand of Midas, although he still has 1k on top of that as well.
Why would you go for a Midas?
Just
now
because you can, man.
He's going for instant Aghanims now.
Oh wow, well that's a little bit weird, but I guess why the hell not? Death even picks himself up and a Medallion of Courage. So they even as a Radiant side could go for an easy Roshan 10 minutes in, to be honest.
The Tree Protector is farmed as fuck.
Yeah, there's almost a 4-staff on Funnel already as well.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Man, the Tree Protector has more farm than the OD, and the only one on the dire side surpassing him is the Faceless Void.
Yeah, that's what I meant. They lost every lane. The Pugna is on 2.4k net worth. He has less than the Shadow Demon.
Holy crap, man! This is there a comeback from this? I mean, they have the Chronosphere, but they need level 6 on Skyrift Mage. At least Firetoad has the Death Ward, so in theory they can still teamfight rather efficiently. Assail. I mean, they don't have mech for the burst heal or no Earth enough Shadows to just heal them up after the teamfight either.
Yeah, but they just need 1 or 2 good clashes and they're back in the game, because one clash will always result in a counter tower. So spoke up and got scouted by the ward, so Assail is completely aware of what Plantronics is trying to do. They're moving back coherently. And Fatal is trying to lure them with the illusion. And I think that they're actually going to fall for it, because they haven't seen that Fatal is having an illusion rune, and it's a perfect bait.
I don't know if they could spot it out how much damage it actually does, but oh, the Chronosphere onto 3 heroes, or never mind, Razor is barely out of it, Static Link is there, and OD, he pops his ultimate, but into a disruption, and now everybody's on the run all of a sudden. Overgrowth only catches the OD, but it's probably gonna be enough for that kill, if not more. Plasma Field comes out, backtrack completely by Faceless Void, but Wrath of Nature bounces around Pagna, he's on the run, and in the end, a 2-4-0 might be more than Fatal, goes for the Starstorm, the slow is there as well from the Demonic Purge, but Arrow, unfortunately off target, so they will have to be happy with 2-4-0 plus 8 here too.
Yeah, have you seen the Faceless Void's movements in the Chrono? First he attacked one of the Miran illusions, then he switched to the second, and then he just started attacking another hero, which promptly got disrupted.
Oh man, sad life, and the OD ultimate just did absolutely nothing as well. But now Hana might be in trouble. Mlaja, he goes in aggressively time walking, but still no time locks, man. He just doesn't have the RNG in his favor. Oh, the TP cancel just as the arrow was about to come. Now the Orchid is there as well. He can't even time walk out. It's still on cooldown for another 5 seconds. Disrupted up, actually buying some time, but now he's blocked in and easy kill.
If he had some sick backtrack luck here, he could have survived it. But look at that, the Razor's just diving 4 people.
Why the hell not? And 12 minutes in, that's gonna be the last outer tower down as well. So Goldcraft, it's 12,000, even more, almost 14,000 soon in Assail's favor. XP, I mean, a measly 6,000 compared to the Goldcraft, but it's just probably this game is over.
Yeah, Plantronics can't control the Razor in any way.
And they just heavily lack damage as well. I mean, yes, they in theory have the Death Ward, but they still don't have a Mystic Flare. But Waffles, he's doing his best to just soak up XP in the spot on lane here and get that level 6, get the Mystic Flare finally.
I don't think we'll see too much use of the Mystic Flare, because it might just as well end in 2 minutes with the next clash.
I would still like to see just Assail get Roshan. I mean, they have the Medallion of Courage, the Treants to tank it up. They have the Vision as well to do so. Just look at the wards.
I think a huge problem of this game was the Obsidian Devourer last pick. It was way too greedy for the standards.
Yeah, and especially up against the Razor as well. They knew the Razor was there on Assail.
Yeah, and after picking up something like a Pugna, which is push heavy, I would not have gone for Outworld Devourer.
Oh man, it's
a horrible decision.
In some sense, it's like, if you have some form of push, you can get your greed items faster in theory.
Roshan is going down now for Assail. And the Midas is paying off for the Razor. He's going for a 15-minute or like 15-minute Aghanim set.
It's not even that much of the Midas, it's more just getting towers and kills left and right.
Yeah, but the Midas is almost paying out already.
Oh man, just crazy ass farm on the Razor. He's level 11 as well. Ponlo, he's gonna get smoke ganked solo. Death Ward. Not
No,
just Death Ward,
no,
paralyzing cast.
no.
Come on. Oh, force Death into the Roche Pit. Even the Moonlight Shadow. Death Ward.
Even
Oh.
dropped the Death Ward.
Oh man. Oh man. This
Rest in peace.
arrow not gonna land on anybody, but I thought like, yeah man, you're gonna go for a 4-man gank on a Shadow Demon, a support Shadow Demon. You're gonna get a kill. Nope, not even that. Not even that. And that Envy, they actually don't have any stuns at all, but Vexus, he goes in, gets the Crypt up, Netherblast is there as well, but he's dealing so much damage. I have the Storm coming out as well. One hero down, can he get more waffles? Oh, just blown up. He actually did it to himself almost, but now Mladia goes, nice defensive disruption. I don't think it will save him in the end, or will it? Oh, the Wrath of Nature bounces around, just completely wrecks space on everybody, and Fire Toad silenced up. Mladia, the only way.
Yeah, it should be game here.
Razor,
wow, what
Vexus.
a problem. The Razor
Ponlo just too good. Ponlo support.
Yeah, Ponlo MVP of the game.
Oh man, this was just an absolute disaster. And yeah, shout out to Void RNG. Well, he was rather lucky on backtracks, but he was awful in getting time locks.
My mouse just disappeared. What the?
It happens every now and then. Just press your mouse wheel. Maybe helps. Maybe
Nope.
not.
Wait, I just hovered over the close button. Now it works.
But guys, this was only game number 1 in a 2-game series, so there's still a chance for NV to just come back stronger, of course. Maybe they were a little bit thrown off about having to get a stand-in or what have you. Just not having their usual mid lane players, so maybe, just maybe, we'll see better performance out of them in game number 2. But that's where we're heading now, so just a couple of songs in between, and see you there.